खन 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 बचा है रण, आंखों में सबकी ज्वाला है, माहौल बदलने वाला है। आंखों में तीर कमान, योद्धा का इम्तिहान, आओ बनाए आर्चरी को महान।
भारतीय इतिहास में नारी शक्ति हमेशा से युद्ध के मैदान पे नजर आई है। माँ दुर्गा से लेके रानी लक्ष्मीबाई तक इन वीर महिलाओं ने हमें दिखाया कि तीर कमान सिर्फ पुरुषों का शस्त्र नहीं है, और आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग में वो विरासत आज भी जिंदा है। हमारी विमेन प्लेयर्स सिर्फ पार्टिसिपेट नहीं कर रही बल्कि डोमिनेट कर रही है, और इसे कहते हैं असली विमेन पावर। अब कहानी इतिहास की हो या आज की, निशाना तो सिर्फ एक है, बुलजाए। We're entering the business end of the Archery Premier League. Just 2 days to the knockout matches. It's now or never for every team. Every arrow, every point, every win matters as teams fight for a top 4 finish. The day will start with the Chola Chiefs taking on the Kakatiya Knights, who square off in the first match of the day, both at the bottom of the table. Up next, Privithraaj Yodhas take on Chero Archers, both coming off impressive wins. And to close out the day, it's the big one, a top of the table clash between Rajputana Royals and mighty Marathas. Hello and welcome, I'm Surbhi Wad, and alongside me I have got Kareem Bashir. Now Kareem, with Royals and Marathas already through to the playoffs, all eyes are on the battle for the 3rd and the 4th spot, and today's 2 points could make all the difference.
Absolutely. Every single match absolutely critical this evening. Just 2 more nights of round-robin matches before we get to the knockout stages. And so that's what we're focused on. We're focused on who is going to make it through and what the permutations are. Fortunately, we've got the bottom 2 teams going up against each other, then a mid-table clash, and then the top 2 take each other on. It's a really important first match for the Kakatiya Knights. They must win. In fact, they must win both of their remaining matches to stay in with a chance. But for the Archers, a win really puts the other teams under pressure.
Now, today is going to be an intense day because that battle for the top 4 is heating up, and you've explained all the permutations and combinations. Now, a lot of action unfolded yesterday as well. We saw 3 games yesterday, just like every single day we've been seeing in this tournament. Mighty Marathas comfortably defeated Chola Chiefs in the first match of yesterday, while Chero Archers handed Kakatiya Knights another loss, this time in thrilling fashion, taking the match right down to a tiebreaker. And finally, for the first time this season, a team managed to defeat the Rajputana Royals, and it was none other than the Privithraaj Yodhas. Lots to talk about, Kareem. What do we start with?
Well, that tiebreaker, I think, is incredible. Look, the Kakatiya Knights were in control of that match. They were absolutely in control. But the door opened with Rohit missing his last arrow, running out of time. And then it went down to this fantastic shoot-off. The recurvers struggling so far, hitting that target. But the compounders, absolutely superb. It was a sensational shot in the end to take it. And another Indian archer. We've had 4 archers hit the target, and here she is hitting the target, the 3rd out of 4 archers, and 3 women as well.
And once again, it was a display of Indian dominance, like you mentioned, Kareem. Now, we've seen 4 tiebreakers so far, 4 perfect shots. And the best part is that the women are leading the charge. 3 of the 4 bullseye have come from them.
Yeah, Ella Gibson coming off the line to shoot her first one. But we pick up here with the fabulous shot from Abhishek Verma. He was the only male to hit that target. But sensational 17-year-old Kakatiya hitting the target. Just fantastic. And that's the only recurve archer to shoot as well, the target. Gata Kadake. And you saw Matthias Grande's reaction. Ella Gibson, 1 arrow. She came off the bench for the shoot-off. She nailed it. Fantastic stuff.
It was unbelievable to see them hit the bullseye perfectly, but 3 women archers doing that, and that is what we love to see in this tournament and elsewhere in the world. Women taking charge, leading from front, But now let's also talk about one team that we've not seen in a tiebreaker so far, but what we've seen them do is dominate throughout the season. We're talking about the mighty Marathas. Yesterday, once again, they were dominating. Quite impressive the way they are playing so far.
Yeah, I mean, really, really good. They're compounders again, shooting the lights out. Mighty Mike and precocious Pradeep, unbelievable shooting from them. And this man here, Dhiraj Bomadevara, nailing the winning shot. And then, of course, we got their fantastic celebration as well. They are flying high, the mighty Marathas.
They are. I mean, you've mentioned all the names. You've got Mr. Perfect over there. There's Aman, there's Parneet, there's Dheeraj, of course. But one thing that we saw yesterday, which we've not seen before, something unprecedented. The Yodhas stunning the Royals in straight sets. Let me ask you this, Kareem. Was the Yodhas exceptional? Were they exceptional? Or did the Royals take them lightly?
I don't think the Royals took them lightly. I think that the Yodhas hit form, and the man that's really coming into it is Matias Grande, the Aztec Arrow, as we've dubbed him in the commentary box. He really is hitting his form now, and that's bringing the Yodhas up. I think the recurvers struggled for the Royals last night. There was a gusty wind blowing left to right across the range, and Sachin and Ankita just couldn't quite get their arrows into the center of the target.
Now for the Yodhas, their Mexican man is speaking at the right time. You've mentioned about Matias Grande, but let's take you guys once again through all the matches that are going to be played today, because it's all to play for all the teams. A few teams will have to push a little harder than the others, especially the Chola Chiefs and Kakatiya Knights, who square off in the first match, both at the bottom of the table. Then you've got Privithraaj Yodhas taking on the Chero Archers, both coming off an impressive win. And in the final match of the table, Rajputana Royals team at the top of the table take on mighty Marathas, who are at the second spot. But let me tell you, the first two matches are very important. You've got to keep your eyes on those matches. Let's talk about Kakatiya Knights and Chola Chiefs first. Kakatiya Knights, it's about survival for them. Whereas for Chola Chiefs, this win will ease some pressure for them.
Absolutely. So it's critical for both of them to get the win in some respects. Kakatiya Knights must win, otherwise they're out. That's it. They cannot make the top four. So I think for them, the pressure really is on. And let's just see how they perform. They were pretty good last night. They just ran out of time in that last arrow, which opened the door for the Archers. Yeah, pressure, absolutely.
Well, we've spoken about the first match. The second match is equally important, where Archers are taking on the Yodhas. They are at the third and the fourth spot in the points table right now, and they'd want to strengthen that. Both are coming in with a lot of confidence, but they'll have to bring their A game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Archers got a little lucky with a tiebreaker last night. The Yodhas are flying high, and I think they could really nail it tonight.
Now, we've spoken about the matches. You know what time it is. It is prediction time, Kareem. So, what are you predicting for tonight?
I'm going to go for the Knights again. I think the Knights are going to win the first one. They're going to get themselves back in the race for a place in the top four. Second match, really tough, but I think the Archers were a little lucky yesterday. The Yodhas were super, super strong. I'm going for them in the second match. I'm going to go for the mighty Marathas in the last match. I think the Rajputana Royals had a little wobble last night.
Wow, we've taken the prediction and we are very excited to see what will happen today. But let's not waste a lot of time, because Kakatiya Knights and Chola Chiefs are going to be seen in action very soon. It's a very important match for both the teams. It is about survival for one. The other would want to win it. Let's see what happens after this short break.
हैं उन्होंने अपने नाम किए हैं तो
Welcome back. We've got the first match on night 9 of the inaugural APL, and we'll see the Kakatiya Knights in a must-win match against the Chola Chiefs here at the Yamuna Sports Complex. Let's go straight down to the shooting line, because that's where Dubai is for the coin toss.
आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग का 9वां दिन, बहुत बड़े मुकाबले आज हमारे सामने और पहले मैच के लिए तैयार हैं दोनों कैप्टन्स। एक तरफ काकतिया नाइट से तिशा पूनिया और वहीं तरुणदीप राय हैं चोला चीफ से। द यंग एंड द ओल्ड ऑफ इंडियन आर्चरी ऑल टुगेदर ऑन वन फोरम। ऑल सेट फॉर द कॉइन टॉस?
Yeah, please come together.
कैप्टन्स,
This is the head and this is the tail. Okay? Who can do?
तिशा करेंगी कॉल।
Tails.
Yeah, it's head. It's head.
So we will shoot first.
First target.
So it's the Kakatiya Knights who will be on the first target, but the first shot will be fired by the Chola Chiefs.
Well, fabulous stuff. Thank you, Dubai, and thank you to the two athletes out there for the coin toss for the Kakatiya Knights. Kakatiya Knights will be on target number 1, and the Chola Chiefs will shoot first on target number 2. Out come the Chola Chiefs for this all-important match. Sorry, the Kakatiya Knights leading them out from Telangana, paying homage to the illustrious Kakatiya dynasty of the Deccan, known for their architectural grandeur, cultural patronage, and martial prowess. And here are their opponents out on the line. Well, they're getting announced out here. Well, the stadium announcer having a great fun out here. The Terminator, Nico Vina, lining up for the Kakatiya Knights with Avneet Kaur, Niraj Chauhan and Elia Canales. And joining me in the commentary box is Dubai Sen.
Thank you so much, Kareem. Indeed, looking forward to this one. It's a must-win for both teams in a sense. चोला चीफ्स फिलहाल 6 अंकों पर हैं, लेकिन काकतिया नाइट्स के लिए तो ये करो या मरो की स्थिति है। दोनों मैच जीतने हैं और उम्मीद करनी है कि चोला चीफ्स अपने दोनों मैच हारे और साथ साथ चेरो आर्चर्स भी अपने दोनों मैचेस हारे और सेट पॉइंट डिफरेंस का भी एक फर्क पड़ सकता है जरूर। बट एन इंटरेस्टिंग डिसीजन नॉट टू हैव ज्योति इन द स्टार्टिंग लाइनअप। काकतिया नाइट्स हैविंग ज्योति वेनम अमंग द सबs. And Rohit Kumar, unfortunately, yesterday, that mishap on that last shot, if he'd fired it away, perhaps they would have had 4 points and been in a much more comfortable position.
Yeah, they were on for a win yesterday, that's for sure. We talk about the heritage of these teams. The Chola Chiefs representing Tamil Nadu, inspired by the mighty Chola Empire, one of the longest ruling dynasties in Indian history, celebrated for their governance and their contributions to art and culture. This is all about sport, though, and the world number 1, Brady Ellison, looks on, preparing to shoot in this must-win match for both teams.
Well, you cannot tell me that a Brady Ellison or a Deepika or a Marie Marita pass lining up and getting those shots going isn't a work of art or culture. He'll be hoping for a cultured start here. The Arizona Cowboy, Brady Ellison.
Is he the first recurver to shoot first? I think he might be.
Yes, it's been a bit of a trend in this tournament to have a little bit of those shufflings. We have seen, in fact, even the Chola Chiefs try this before. Avneet starts with 10. What a start this is. Not missing Jyoti at all, the 20-year-old, world number 56 at the start of the Archery Premier League. Had a bronze in the World Cup Stage 2 in Shanghai in May this year. Here's Deepika.
Drifting out for a 9 there.
Nico, the big man, was just having a chat with him in the bus on the way to the venue, asking him what's next for him. He's going to be in action in Eindhoven in November, but for now wants to finish October on a high right now.
Yeah, some of these archers will go off to the World Cup final in Nanjing, but the rest are looking forward to the indoor season, which begins in the Northern Hemisphere winter. Oh, an 8 from Brady.
Certainly an opportunity now for Elia Canales. It's a good shot. At the moment, the Knights definitely in with a big advantage. 3 points with 1 shot to go.
Deepika, the first Indian archer to reach world #1 spot. This is a big opportunity now for the Kakatiya Knights.
Neeraj has had a few appearances and has shot well. We'll be looking to replicate that. Oh, that's very close. It looks like it could be a 9, but they might have a look at it later on. But still with an advantage.
You called it. It's marked for a measure. Here's the Ice Queen. World #5. Silver medalist at last year's Hyundai Archery World Cup final. Mary hits the center of the target.
Oh, what a start this is from Avneet. Inserted at the expense of the experienced Jyoti, but what a start. Perfect start from Avneet Kaur.
Debut arrow for Pulkit for the Chero Archers, his first appearance on day 9. He's gone high and left into the 8. That's a sighter for him.
It's a very comfortable position for Kakatiya Knights in this opening set. Prospect of going 5 up with this shot from Nico, the man from Austria. He nails it absolutely perfectly. 58 to 53, with a potential perhaps for a review of one of those arrows as well. Kakatiya Knights flying high right now.
Pulkit going back to back. Bit of protection for their debutant, and look at that, he's worked off the sighter beautifully. Shot an 8 with his first arrow, a 10 with his second.
The man from Rajasthan, now Elia, gets a 9, but for the moment that's good enough. Bit of pressure on Mary Marita pass, needs to get this 10 to put some potential pressure on Neeraj Chauhan.
Yeah, but 4-point lead for the Knights is just what they were after. A 9 from the Ice Queen, and it's down to Neeraj Chauhan, the 23-year-old.
He's got some time to spare. और बिल्कुल सटीक निशाना, 9 अंक काकतिया नाइट्स के लिए निकाले हैं नीरज चौहान ने. There might be a review of one of those arrows, but it will only be an upgrade if anything for the Kakatiya Knights. Must-win territory for Kakatiya Knights, और बहुत बढ़िया वापसी की है उन्होंने. शुरुआत भी बहुत अच्छी. पहले सेट को जीत लिया है. हर सेट को जीतने पे आपको 2 सेट पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं. तो शुरुआती 2 पॉइंट मिले हैं काकतिया नाइट्स को. लेंगे एक छोटा सा ब्रेक, लॉन्ग लौटेंगे दूसरे सेट के साथ. सेमीफाइनल्स के लिए 2 टीमें हम पहचान चुके हैं, जो है राजपूताना रॉयल्स और माइटी मराठास, लेकिन बाकी के 2 स्थानों के लिए अभी भी लड़ाई जारी है और उस लड़ाई में अभी भी बरकरार रखते हुए खुद को काकतिया नाइट्स, नीली पोशाक की टीम, लेकिन उनके सामने चोला चीफ्स, currently trailing by 2 set points to love, but with all the quality to come back into this and being led from the front by Brady Ellison. Usually has been shooting last, but taken up the responsibility today, the recover from USA. Starts with 10.
Yeah, they'll want to snap back into this one pretty good. I'm Rishabh sitting on the bench talking with Tarandeep there. They want these points here, that is for sure. Kakatiya Knights looking for a 6-0 win though. And what a start.
Avneet going perfect thus far. 3 shots, 3 tens. Incredible. Deepika straying a little bit off into the red zone. It's 8 for her.
Oh, long hold for the Austrian here. He's used a lot of time, but he has got a 10. Now, where are they going to get that time back from?
जी आपको फिर से याद दिला दें कि आमतौर पर आर्चरी में 20 सेकंड होते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे you only have 15 seconds, so that's a big change which all of these archers have had to deal with, and that has led to some mistakes because you are aware of the fact that the clock is running down every time you line up for a shot. Just a little indifferent over the last 2 shots from the recovers, Deepika as well as Brady Ellison. Canales gets a 9, maintains a 3-point lead for her team.
Deepika 8 with the first arrow. Gets it into the 10, so the recovers match each other. Deepika and Brady both shooting a 10 and an 8.
काफी महत्वपूर्ण शॉट ये नीरज चौहान के लिए. Oh, good one. 10 pe. And they maintain that 3-point advantage as the compounders begin for Chola Chiefs. So plenty of shuffling around in the order. Pass. There are a lot of these archers who are going to be a part of the World Cup finals. And Kareem, I believe, Miri Marita Pass isn't playing, but she will still be a part of it, isn't she?
She will be. She's going to be in the commentary box with me, which will be great. The first time for the Estonian in the box, but that is a great shot there as well.
Well, if the Kakatiya Knights win, I'm sure Surbhi will get a chance to speak to Avneet, and she's got to ask her what has she had for lunch, because she's not missing anything.
Yeah, she's shooting brilliantly, isn't she? That looks like it could be go for a measure. I wonder if that's going to be marked as a 10. No, it's a 9 measure. We've got a 10 in venue. So they think it's clipped the line.
Yeah, to be honest, that's what it looked like as well. But the advantage continues to be with the Kakatiya Knights. Must win, backs to the wall. What a performance this has been. Never mind the fact that Chola Chiefs have just been a little indifferent.
Yep, absolutely. Great performance. And Pulkit here going wide with his first arrow. Has hit the 10 since then. And there it is, another one. You know what, Deb? I'm not sure that first arrow from him was a 10. It looks like it will need that measure.
Kakatiya Knights thus far have only dropped 1 point, and it continues to be the case. The record for a set score is 79, and Kakatiya Knights are on course to match that. Long draw, but she had time on her hands. She has finished with a 10. 7 to win this.
Absolutely what I was going to say. A 6 to draw the points in the set and get 1 each. I think Neeraj is going to have more than that, and it is a 10, and they have matched up to the record score in the set so far in this competition, a 79, and welcome the Kakatiya Knights.
What about Avneet? She has been so good. Avneet Kaur लगातार दोनों सेट में 10 पे 10 मारे जा रही है. Perfect from Avneet, and as a result Kakatiya Knights have won the second set as well, 79 to 76. छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद तीसरा सेट, जहां पे काकतिया नाइट्स इस मैच को अपने नाम कर सकते हैं. आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग में 6 की 6 टीमें ऐसे साम्राज्यों के पीछे या उनके ऊपर इनके नाम रखा गया है जो अपने रण कौशल के लिए पूरी तरह से प्रसिद्ध थी, और उसी रण कौशल को हम आज आर्चर्स में देख रहे हैं. It's been a fabulous performance, particularly from the team in blue, Kakatiya Knights. Virtually written off heading into day 9, but they are scripting their own comeback. It's somewhat in their own hands. If they beat Chola Chiefs today, then that's half the job done, or a quarter, because they're still dependent on a lot of other things going their way. But Kareem, I suppose the only thing in their hand is to try and keep winning, and that's what they're looking to do here.
Absolutely, and a 6-0 really is what they need. They're on course for it as well, the Kakatiya Knights. The Chola Chiefs got themselves in an interesting position here because they still can come back and win this. They need to win the second 2 sets in order to do so and force a shoot-off. If they get the win, they'll go up to 8 points, but their points difference will move them into 4th place.
That's also something that all the teams will be having an eye on, but Brady Ellison has his eye on the bullseye. Gets a 10 for himself as well. Now Avneet, how good has she been today?
Yeah, absolutely perfect so far. Not taking up too much time. Drops her first point, but that's still good. It's not a bad shot. She knew it was going a little high and left. Archers are okay with a 9 as long as they know why.
Deepika also matches her with the 9, not too far away from the 10 ring, but not making that contact.
So Nico needing a 10 to draw level.
Took a little bit of time to set up, and it just reminded me of that moment of magic from last night. Andrea Maya Becerra, when she dropped her release aid, and how quickly Abhishek Verma actually jumped to her defense, gave him his own equipment. She picked it up and she fired a perfect 10 with that. This is a 10 from Brady Ellison as well. That's the quality of archery we have seen this entire week and a half or so, Kareem, because 99 times out of 100, will you be able to replicate that?
No, I mean, it is exceptional archery from exceptional archers. That is why we are getting these great scores. They've taken their time to get used to the 15 seconds rather than on the main circuit, the 20 seconds they're used to, but they've taken to it well now. We've only seen one team running out of time in the last few nights.
We have to keep an eye on the score, but we also have to find a nickname for Elia Canales. How is your Espanol? What can you think of?
Nada, I'm afraid, on the Spanish side of things. Oh, Niraj going into the 10.
Well, this is a much closer set. एक ही अंक का फासला है दोनों teams के बीच. Mary Marita pass. Significant shot now, the first of the second set of shots. So they will be finishing yet again with the recovers from the look of things. It's a long hold. And has she clipped perhaps the 8 line? Or is it just about 9? Just about. It's going neck and neck.
Yeah, we've got it marked for a measure, that one, but I think it was a 9. Lovely stuff from Pulkit.
Yes, impassive face, but gets those shots in. Pulkit very well recovered from that first shot which had flown far wide of the golden area. Nico. It's a 10 for him as well. It's an expression of joy. 2. Remember, if this set is tied, then it's the Kakatiya Knights who grab the win. It's a race to 5, and they share points for a tied set. Just wide from Pulkit. Little opening here now for the recovers from the Kakatiya Knights. $10 for Elia Canales. In terms of the score, it's pretty much Kakatiya Knights, perhaps with a 1-point advantage. $9 from pass, opportunity for Neeraj.
Massive shot, he's pulled that wide, and that is an indication of it going wide.
Yes, but remember that 8-star could be marked up to a 9. That's probably what Rahul Banerjee is checking as well. And if it's a tight set, then they've won this match.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got it as a 9. So my scorecard says they are tied.
And it's not as good as a 6-0, but it still will be 5-1, and that will help their set point difference, which was minus 22 at the start of the night. But a minus 4 or a plus 4 will take it up to minus 18, while Chola will suffer a 4 defeat. So that will take it down to minus 10. So it could still boil down to the last set of matches.
Well, maths is quicker than mine, that's for sure. Now, have the Kakatiya Knights done it here?
Rohit certainly thinks so. झंडा फहरा रहे हैं अपने टीम का.
Oh, it's been confirmed.
Exactly what we thought. It might be a tie. And look at the exuberance in the celebrations. Nico Wiener cradling little Jignash in his arms. That's the joy, because Kakatiya Knights, not a lot has gone well for them, but this is a superb performance today.
Absolutely brilliant. Are you looking for a nickname for Elia Canales? Well, she was born in Tarragona, so how about the Tarragona Tornadoes?
Oh, that's beautiful. As is the scoreline for the Kakatiya Knights. 76 पहले सेट में, दूसरा सेट, the record, joint record, 79 उनके नाम, और उसके बाद फिर से 76, and it was exactly tied with what the Chola Chiefs got. We thought it might have been a 75, but remember there was an 8-star which was eventually marked up to 9. Avneet Kaur was such a big star today for them. Jyoti didn't participate. In spite of that, they were excellent. बहुत उम्दा आर्चरी का मुजाहिरा किया है काकतिया नाइट्स ने. एक ऐसी टीम जो पहले 5 मैचेस में केवल एक ही मैच जीती थी, और तब ऐसा लग रहा था that their campaign could be dead and buried, but today they've just kept themselves alive, and we'll have to wait for the next match actually to see if they continue to stay alive in this tournament, but at least they have given themselves a whiff of hope. Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, the whiff of hope, absolutely real pressure on the next match as well. But what a performance from the Knights when they needed it.
So this is how things stand. Royals at 14 have qualified. Marathas at 12 have also qualified, but the Kakatiya Knights have kept themselves alive, with Yodhas, Archers and Chiefs up ahead of them on 8 and 6 apiece. चलिए चलते हैं नीचे, जहां पे तैयार है इंटरव्यूज के साथ सुरभि वैद.
एक मस्ट विन गेम था ये काकातिया नाइट्स के लिए, और वो खेले भी बिल्कुल उसी तरह से है. मेरे साथ उनके 2 आर्चर्स निको एंड नीरज. नीरज, बहुत ज़्यादा क्रूशियल मैच था ये, और आप खेले भी बिल्कुल उसी तरह से. वो उस लास्ट शॉट से पहले हमने पिछले मैच में देखा था रोहित पे प्रेशर आ गया था, लेकिन आज प्रेशर का नामो निशान ही नहीं था.
आज प्रैक्टिस भी थोड़ा ऐसे ही हुआ था. पहले से ही कॉन्फिडेंट था कि मारना ही मारना है आज, चाहे कुछ भी हो, हार जीत मैटर नहीं करता, बस शूटिंग करना था अपना वहाँ पे.
How good was he, Nico? He was absolutely fantastic when he was taking the last shot. But I want to ask you, how important was this win? Because this was a must-win match for you guys, and there's still a mathematical chance.
We was not thinking about winning. We was just thinking about enjoying yourself and like having fun together. And we had super much fun. Like all team was super fine. Like I'm super proud of the team. Like our coach had like a secret lunch today for us, so it was like helping out.
How was the lunch?
It was like some secret butter chicken, and really all liked it. Like.
Okay, that's good to know. I mean, that's the mantra then. Go for a lunch tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Maybe that will help tomorrow as well. But नीरज, आपने बताया कि आज प्रैक्टिस थोड़ी सी अलग की थी. क्या अलग किया था आज प्रैक्टिस में?
मतलब ग्राउंड के लिए आए थे तो अलग ही कॉन्फिडेंट आ रहा था कि हाँ आज अच्छा होगा कुछ. शूटिंग वगैरह अच्छी हो रही थी, और मतलब फुल कॉन्फिडेंट थे. हमारी टीम भी और मैं तो था ही.
वो कॉन्फिडेंस दिखा भी आपने भी और टीम में भी. Thank you so much for talking to us, and all the best for the next match. Congratulations. Go enjoy your victory. Well, that's it from your time for a short break on the show.
Well, now we have a mid-table clash here in Delhi. Beautifully lit up at night. The city has been a fantastic host for the inaugural Archery Premier League. The mid-table clash sees the Privithraaj Yodhas taking on the Chero Archers. If the Yodhas can win, they'll secure their place in the semi-finals. Before we get to the match, let's go down to Deb for the coin toss.
मिडल ऑफ द टेबल क्लैश, बहुत अहम मुकाबला है। चेरो आर्चर्स और उनके सामने हैं पृथ्वीराज योद्धास। दोनों कप्तान हमारे साथ है, एक तरफ प्रांजल साल्वे तो दूसरी तरफ प्रीतिका प्रदीप। वेलकम टू बोथ द कैप्टन्स एंड लेट्स गेट सेट फॉर द कॉइन टॉस।
Who will toss? You call.
सो प्रांजल विल कॉल।
Heads.
हेड्स कॉल किया है।
Shoot first. Target number 2.
So it will be Prithviraj Yodhas on target number 2, but the first shot will be fired by the Chero Archers. Massive clash this.
Yeah, Deb, massive clash indeed. The Chero Archers will be buoyed by the fact that the Chola Chiefs did not take a win in their first match here this evening. The Privithraaj Yodhas flying high after a 6-0 win against the Rajputana Royals. Out they come. The Chero Archers are leading the way. It is a huge match for both teams. This is no ordinary mid-table clash. A win here puts both teams in an incredible position in the table. The Yodhas out in their red and black kit. They had a fantastic night last night against the Rajputana Royals, who were unbeaten until they came up against the Yodhas. It's time for the lineup of the teams. Matthias Fullerton starting for the Chero Archers, his 9th appearance in 9 matches. Prithika Pradeep, fantastic performance from her and Otono Das last night, along with the pocket rocket, Katarina Bauer. And back in the commentary box, it's the Bayern.
Thank you so much. Yes, a lot of quality on the other side as well. एक तरफ अभिषेक वर्मा है, गाथा खड़के ने बहुत impress किया है. Matthias Grande and Andrea Becerra are their overseas professionals, and they have been professional, particularly in that victory over the Rajputana Royals, both shipping in with some massive shots. The Yodha subs as well as the Chero Archers subs just getting ready for battle as well. There is some quality to call upon, especially with the archers, the likes of Sahil Jadhav, Rahul, Kumkum and Madala Suryahamsini. A lot of youth there, Kareem, and that's the idea, that you have to give them as much exposure as possible.
Absolutely, and even sitting on the bench, you're getting great exposure. The Yodhas with their bench of Shende, Kumar, Salve and Priyansh. Priyansh shot really well. I wonder if we're going to see them coming off the bench. Before we get underway, though, I have to tell you, Deb, that Matthias Fullerton is not happy with the Viking nickname we've given him. He's a big fan of the Tiger. So I'm going to have a little think about changing his nickname. Here he is, Matthias Fullerton, the new compound men's world #1.
I was about to ask you, how's your Danish? Because perhaps there might be a Danish moniker. I'm not sure Denmark has too many tigers, but they definitely have Fullerton. And he is as good as any on the circuit. Abhishek बहुत consistent रहे अपने टीम के लिए और उसी को बरकरार रखना चाहेंगे. Oh, starts with a 10 as well. Recurve for the Chero Archers, something that they've done over the last couple of days particularly. 10-2 from the recover. Perfect start for the Chero Archers. One team, the Kakatiya Knights, will be rooting here for Prithviraj Yodhas, because if Chero Archers win this, then that makes it slightly more complicated, or almost finishes all hopes, in fact, for the Kakatiya Knights.
Beautiful shot from Maya. Pratika Pradeep, the sensational 17-year-old. Oh, hitting the middle of the target.
Yeah, picking up from where she left off last night. Her last shot was straight into that hit and miss. This is another person who has hit the middle of the mark. She gets a 10 this time as well. What a perfect start from both teams. Privithraaj Yodhas and Chero Archers both on fire.
So cool, calm and collected. Katarina Bauer just slipping out to the 9, opening the door here for the Yodhas. And Matthias Grande, the Aztec arrow, he shot so well yesterday.
He's got a very cool, calm disposition, gets a 9, keeps both teams on level pegging terms. Pritika. 10.
Abhishek on the line. Oh, brilliant shot there. If they're perfectionists, these archers. So that group all in the 10, but a little high and right. They might want to tweak their sights a little bit.
It's a bit like what you've seen over the last few days of Delhi traffic. A lot of vehicles right by each other. Oh, that's as perfect as can be. What a start this has been from the compounders of the Privithraaj Yodhas. Fullerton also on target. What a start this is.
Brilliant into the 9. Otanu right on the buzzer, but into the 10.
Lots of time left here for Grande. Can take his time. He has been going very fast. And he gets a 10 as well. What a start this is. लाजवाब आर्चरी का मुजाहरा पृथ्वीराज योद्धास और चेरो आर्चर्स दोनों के, यानी दिल्ली और झारखंड के बीच में कोई फासला नहीं पहले सेट के बाद. It's 78 apiece. Some of those arrows might just be inspected, but we didn't see too many scope for confusion. And that's why it does look like it will be a shared set for the first one between the two teams. The team in black, Privithraaj Yodhas, the home side, and Chero Archers as well. Fabulous, fabulous archery at the Yamuna Sports Complex. Confirmation of the score, 78 apiece. That's high quality archery. One set apiece. लौटेंगे दूसरे सेट के साथ एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद. 9वें दिन में किस गुणवत्ता की आर्चरी हमें देखने को मिल रही है। पहले मुकाबले में काकतिया नाइट्स मस्ट विन मैच जीते और दूसरे में पृथ्वीराज योद्धास एंड चेरो आर्चर्स विद एवरीथिंग टू प्ले फॉर currently tied at 1 set point apiece.
Well, it will be the Chero archers to shoot first from Jharkhand, celebrating the legacy of the Chero dynasty, medieval rulers of the Palamu region, renowned for their defiance against all. What a start there from Matthias as well.
Yeah, defiant from him as well. Well, we've been thinking a little bit about that nickname. Matthias Fullerton, when he does normally fire in day archery particularly, uses blue tinted glasses. Maybe the eye of the tiger?
Very good, I like it.
And if they win today, they are the survivors. That's a throwback to those 80s songs that we love so much. Oh, just a little wide from Otanu. Important set for the Chero archers as well. They don't want Prithviraj Yodhas to fire away to a lead here.
The Mexican missile on the line. Oh, that's a lovely shot. She stayed so still through the release, just that little head nod at the end, showing the power that she put into that very active shot.
We were wondering, weren't we, Kareem, right at the start of the tournament? That looks like that could be marked up to a 10, just perhaps clipping the line.
I think so, yeah.
We were wondering what impact shooting on 9 consecutive days, 11 consecutive days actually, will have on these archers, but they are improving every day, aren't they? Just getting better and better.
Absolutely. Gata, they're going into the 10. Yeah, they are. It's a fantastic opportunity for them. They're only shooting 1 match a day. So apart from that day where we had a rain delay and we had 2 matches on day 7, they're only shooting 1 match a day. So it's not a huge amount of effort for these archers.
Big chance here. If Matthias Grande can nail the 10, then they have another 3-point advantage. Prithviraj Yodhas, this may have clipped the line as well. This should be a 10.
Yeah, I think both the potential measured arrows are 10s and they are measured on our scorecard, the 9 asterisks. I mean, the target judge will just have to confirm those arrows, but we think they're 10s.
Oh, Prithika goes quite wide. That's a 7, isn't it? I don't think it's even touched the 8 line. So that's a massive advantage now for the Prithviraj Yodhas.
Yeah, and this comes with some pressure when the opportunity comes. So it's great to have the experience of Abhishek on the line for this next arrow. And he's just got it into the 10 as well. So they are flying high, the Yodhas.
जी हाँ, दूसरे सेट में बहुत अच्छी वापसी यहाँ पे करते हुए पृथ्वीराज योद्धास। कुछ गलतियां भी हो रही हैं चेरो आर्चर्स की और उसका फायदा उठाया जा रहा है दूसरे छोर पर। That's a 10 though from the pocket rocket from Germany. 11 nationalities, 8 of them from Europe. 1 American, a few Mexicans, and of course the majority of the archers are from India. 36 of them to be precise. Oh, that's a Mexican delight, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Beautifully tasty shot. The eye of the tiger then on the line. Matthias Fullerton from Denmark. Bang into the middle. Unfortunately for them, I think this set has gone unless there is a big error from either Gata or Matthias. The Yodhas should have this in the bag.
Seems to be a good strategy from them. Gata just cushioned on either side by the compounders and by Matthias Grande. Prithviraj Yodhas looking like a dark horse with each passing day, especially after that victory over the Rajputana Royals.
Oh, they were superb last night. 6-0 against an unbeaten team. Otanu finishing in time, but into the 9. So they finished with a 74, a 6 enough for Grande. Well, a 6 enough for the win. It's not going to be enough for Grande. He wants a 10.
And he gets a 10. Fabulous, fabulous. The smiles are back on the Prithviraj Yodhas. But of course, in the Archery Premier League, everybody smiles at all times. But for the moment, the celebrations belong to the local side. Delhi की टीम पृथ्वीराज योद्धास ने फिर से एक जबरदस्त खेल दिखाते हुए पहला सेट जीता है। पहला सेट चेयर हुआ था और इसी वजह से यहाँ पे इस सेट में जीत हासिल की है।
Well, the whole team from Delhi, inspired by the valor and leadership of the legendary king Privithraaj Chauhan, the Privithraaj Yodhas embody Delhi's spirit of resilience. It's time for a short break.
गुरुजी अभिषेक वर्मा की टीम बेहतरीन वापसी करते हुए दूसरे सेट में 3-1 से आगे फिलहाल. गुरुजी of course a moniker provided by our lovely colleague Surbi. So it's been a combined team effort even from us with all these nicknames.
Yeah, we have to do a lot more work than normal. No, it's been fantastic, but it's part of the fun of the APL. In its inaugural year, it's been absolutely fantastic. Everyone enjoying it.
I think that was Abhishek's wife sitting alongside Rishabh Yadav, who's been his protege, not just in international archery but also domestically. And he has been a star for the Chola Chiefs. So we've seen some of the best come together, and we've seen that synthesis also among the overseas archers and the Indian ones.
Absolutely, the team bonding was there to see on the first day. Absolutely fantastic. Time for a fight back though from the Chero archers, as the Dane got the eye of the tiger.
You would never doubt against it. It's an important set. They need to win this one. If Yodhas win this set, it's a 5-1 win for them. And after that performance last night, Yodhas playing with that kind of confidence as well. Yeah, a bit of pressure now on Otanu Das. Has to pull away a 10 because he knows that Andrea Maya Becerra is coming up next. What a shot! Perfect shot from Otanu. हमेशा मुश्किल होता है पहला जो शॉट किसी टारगेट पे आप मार रहे हैं, क्योंकि कोई एरो रेफरेंस के लिए आपके लिए नहीं रहता. Oh, just dropping down a little bit. It's a still day. It doesn't look like there's much wind around today.
You're really getting into your archery, Deb. I love it. Love it.
Learning from the very best. It's not often that Kareem is speechless.
Are you having lessons somewhere during the day when you're not around?
This was good. This was good from Pritika. So archers keeping that pressure, keeping Yodhas at an arm's length right now in this third set.
Oh, another 9. Now this is an opportunity for the Chero archers. Just remember, this is a big win for either team here. The Chero archers get this, they'll leap ahead of the Chola Chiefs.
Katharina Bauer hasn't been at her best today. It's just not been that consistency, the model of consistency that we've normally seen from her.
But 9-10, 9-10 in the first two sets, not too bad. Matthias, though, has been on fire. That's another 9, though, for them. So 3 9s in the first rotation for the Yodhas. An opportunity for sure for the Archers.
Yeah, they've got a banker coming up next. So there's that cushion for Pritika. She gets to a 9 as well. It's still technically a lead, but now this is a big shot coming up from Abhishek, who himself has been the postman for his team. And why is he the postman? Because he always delivers. Took a little bit of time, that's for sure.
Yeah, the clock's going to play a part here in this set. That is for sure. Archers inside 30 seconds. They've got 3 arrows to go. And that's another 9 from Katharina Bauer. 2 9s in this set.
Mathera has stepped up very quickly, so she's conscious of the clock as well. Wants to get this shot away, leaving about 30 seconds for the remaining 2 archers. Long draw, but perfect shot!
And just like that, in 2 arrows, the complexion of the match has changed completely. The Yodhas in charge of their own destiny here.
Getting a 10 for himself, keeping the Yodhas just a little behind. Big shot coming up for the youngster, Gatha Khadke. Oh, it's dropped into 8. This is an opportunity for Otanu.
Yeah, 10 here, and the Chero Archers are level. Quick shot, he's gone high into the 9, leaving the door open.
Yeah, we'll also look at what happens with any potential recounts. But if Matthias Grande gets 10, oh, he's taken it to 9. So the Chero Archers have come back. They have held their nerve. बहुत जल्द पता चलेगा, पुष्टि हो जाएगी कि यहाँ पे जीते हैं या नहीं. लेकिन फिलहाल ऐसा लगता है कि Chero Archers ने वापसी कर ली है. And this continues to be a humdinger of a game. A battle for supremacy in the middle of the table between the Chero Archers and the Privithraaj Yodhas with 3 set points apiece. हम लेंगे एक छोटा सा ब्रेक और लौटेंगे चौथे और अंतिम सेट के साथ, शायद एक शूट ऑफ उसके बाद. Chero Archers and the Privithraaj Yodhas are tied at 3 set points apiece. और इस मैच का महत्व और इस चौथे सेट का महत्व आपको समझा देते हैं. यहाँ पे अगर Chero Archers ये 2 अंक अपने लिए हासिल कर लें, if they go up to 5-3, then what we are going to see is an end of the road for the Kakatiya Knights, because they will have a maximum of potentially 6 to go to, which will not be enough because both Yodhas and the Chero Archers will have moved up to 8, and it will basically be a 3-way fight for the 3rd and 4th spot between the Yodhas, the Archers, and potentially the Chola Chiefs as well. तो काकतिया नाइट्स उनके लिए बहुत जरूरी है यहाँ पे पृथ्वीराज योद्धास का जीतना. The Knights will be rooting for the Yodhas, in simple words.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at the scores in that last set. 75 for the Chero Archers, enough for the win. The pressure is showing here in this match. Right into the middle, though, for Matthias Fullerton at the start of set number 4.
Also worth mentioning, going into today, Chero Archers had the best set point difference of the two teams or three teams which could be fighting for 6 points. They were at -3. Oh, what a shot from Abhishek as well. So they should potentially be immune from being dropped off from that 6th position or that 6-point position. But they'll only worry about winning this match. First point, of course, will be to win this set, which will take it 5-3. Oh, this is dropped below. Might be a 9. Might be a 9.
I think so, but it's gone for an 8 measure, and I can understand why, because the angle that we saw the arrow, it can be a little misleading. Mexican missile on the Spider.
Prithviraj Yodhas were very good in the second set. तीसरा set थोड़ा सा indifferent था, कुछ गलतियां हुई, उसे दोहराना नहीं चाहेंगे इस चौथे और अंतिम सेट में.
Beautiful stuff. Pratika into the 10. She's really been shooting well. 1-7 in this match, her only real failing across all the matches so far.
Gatha nearly got a 10 for herself. This is also going down to the wire, isn't it, Kareem? We love the shootouts, by the way.
We do. I've got it marked as 29-29, but that's because I've marked that 8 with the asterisk as a 9. A really important measure, that one. But what a shot from the pocket rocket.
Worth reminding that the last time these two teams met, it had gone to a shootout. That was last Sunday. 4-4, and then that one shot which was nailed. First by Abhishek and after that by Gatha. That was the difference between the two teams.
Well, the score has gone up provisionally. The Archers have dropped just 2 points through the first rotation, just 1 for the Yodhas.
9 for Pritika. Potential opening for the Yodhas. And it's a good, significant position. Abhishek gets it into the 10 as well. It's touched the ring.
Very conscious of the time. They ran off the line, and Katarina looks like she's going through her process pretty quickly as well.
Absolutely, that is the big challenge here. 2 shots yet to come after this. Archers getting a 10. But just 24 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be difficult.
I tell you what, I think, you know, with this 15 seconds average per arrow, these archers might start practicing it, because I think when they don't have as much time to think, they just let go of the arrow. It's certainly quicker for us around. A nice one from Andrea, but just outside for a 9.
Yeah, it looks like it's absolutely tied at this point. Big shot. Fullerton gets a 10. Chero Archers ever so close. Now a big pressure shot for the 15-year-old Gatha.
Yeah. Team bronze medal at the World Youth Championships in Canada a few weeks ago. She's happy with it, but it's gone into the 9. And for me, that puts the match in the control of the Chero Archers. Otonu Das, a 10 for the win. It was on the buzzer.
He's scored an 8, so this is the opportunity now for the Prithviraj Yodhas.
Oh, it's come down to Matthias Grande. He gets it into the 10!
Yodhas have picked up the win. It's a 5-3 for them. And it's also kept the Kakatiya Knights in the hunt. The Chero Archers fought well. They came superbly back into this as a contest. But this is perhaps the right result of the night, because Prithviraj Yodhas, carrying on from that momentum of having displaced the Rajputana Royals, have carried on and won this.
Yeah, and fabulous performance from the Delhi dancer there on the podium. What a performance from the Prithviraj Yodhas. They put in a stunning 39 through the first rotation.
And well done, Kareem Bashir. You've got both of your predictions from the pre-show absolutely spot on. Kakatiya Knights winning And Privithraaj Yodhas also winning, although this was a lot tighter than anybody could have predicted. Having said that though, they had played out a tiebreaker the last time, so who was to say this wouldn't have gone the same way, especially when Otanu had that shot. He had the opportunity to actually pull it out of question.
Yeah, it was a thrilling finish, wasn't it? Absolutely thrilling. Didn't think it would be quite as tight as that, but the nerves were really on show, especially in that third set. Matías Grande, though, nailing it. The Aztec arrow, banging it to the 10 just on time.
Also a shout out to गाथा, सबसे युवा खिलाड़ी हैं, सब टीम्स को मिला के लगातार लगभग खेलती जा रही हैं. एक ही मुकाबले में शर्वरी शेंडे ने स्टार्ट किया था, लेकिन उसके बाद गाथा बतौर सब आ गई थी. And they have cushioned her very well. They've got Abhishek and Andrea Becerra shooting ahead of her, and they've got Matías Grande going after. And that's just given her a little bit of a cushion. Now, let's see. Last time they did practice that celebration. It's a bit mild, it's a bit mid. They still have time though, 2 more nights.
Absolutely, they've got time. But what the win does though, the celebration definitely muted because they have confirmed their position in the top 4. They cannot be overtaken now, the Yodhas. They're going to have another go at the celebration here as well. That's a bit better.
Yeah, the coordination was certainly much better this time around. And let's not forget, they are the local team here in the Yamuna Sports Complex in Delhi. Privithraaj Yodhas on a little bit of a winning streak, and this could stand them in good stead going into the semi-finals where they have booked their place as well. So many congratulations to the home side, Privithraaj Yodhas. Rahul Banerjee working out the mathematics and also chatting with Abhishek's wife. This is what this is all about, the Archery family coming together and enjoying themselves.
I think Raul will be thinking, well, that's fantastic. We wanted that win.
Yes, the mathematics of it are favouring the Kakatiya Knights at the moment. They wanted Privithraaj Yodhas to win, and it is the Yodhas who have won. And a couple of the Yodhas are down pitch side with Survi Vaid.
एक मिड टेबल क्लैश देखने मिला है हमें, जहां विजेता रहे हैं पृथ्वीराज योद्धास, जो इस जीत के साथ अब प्लेऑफ्स में भी अपनी जगह सुनिश्चित कर चुके हैं. एंड आई हैव गॉट विद मी अभिषेक वर्मा एके गुरुजी एंड माथियास ग्रांडे. Matthias, the last 3 matches, you've been sensational. You've been taking those last shots and you've been bang on with those shots. What's clicked?
Yeah, I mean, we are a very strong team. I think we managed very well with this alignment, with this strategy. We are very happy with it, so we keep going until the end.
Yeah, it's been good to see you perform. And गुरुजी, आपको तो क्या ही कहें, आप हर मैच में इसी तरह से परफॉर्म करते हैं, प्रेशर को झेलती है. लेकिन आज फैमिली भी आई हुई है, उनके सामने परफॉर्म करने का अलग प्रेशर होता है या मोटिवेशन होता है?
देखिए, आर्चरी में सारे जने मेरी फैमिली हैं और खूब सारे प्लेयर्स हैं. हमारे सपोर्टर्स बहुत सारे हैं और बहुत बढ़िया हैं, और फॉर श्योर उनको भी खुश करना था तो हमने खुश किया.
बिल्कुल खुश किया. दिस विन वाज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड इट फील्स लाइक दैट द टीम हैज peaked at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, I know I need to shoot that last arrow, because if we go like very good, and I don't shoot that last arrow, I mess up like all the teamwork. So I need to be like calm, like focus on my process and shoot as fast as I can.
You felt very calm. You looked very calm today, and it worked as well. Thank you so much for talking to us, and congratulations on making it to the playoffs. Thank you. Well, that's it from your. Don't go anywhere, because the top of the table clash is coming next for you.
Thank you.
Well, what a fabulous night we're having on the penultimate night of the round robin. We have got one more match to go, and it's the Rajputana Royals, who lost out for the first time last night, up against the mighty Marathas. Top of the table clash. It's down to Dubai on the shooting line for the coin toss.
Top of the table between the Rajputana Royals and against them the mighty Marathas. We have the two captains out here for the toss. We have Mete Gazos from the Rajputana Royals, and the mighty Marathas are represented here by Mrinal Chauhan. Let's have the toss of the coin.
Yeah, come. It's a heads and it's tails. Who wants to play flip the coin? I can. Yeah.
Heads.
Heads call kiya hai?
Yeah, heads.
We will shoot first.
What about target?
Target 1.
Mighty won the toss.
So Rajputana Royals are going to be on target 1, but the first shot will come from the mighty Marathas from target 2.
Well, there we go. Here's the points table, and we have had some news in that the Knights cannot now make it into the top 4 after the result of the last match. The last match of the evening coming up, and out come the Rajputana Royals, drawing from the proud legacy of the Rajput kings and warriors, famed for their honour, bravery and chivalry. They represent Rajasthan, and they are a dancing team. And now the mighty Marathas from Maharashtra, inspired by the valiant Maratha warriors known for their resilience, strategic brilliance, and indomitable spirit in defending their land. Talking about indomitable spirit, Dubai Sen's back in the commentary box.
Yes, really clocking the miles these days and absolutely loving every second of it. बहुत दिलचस्प होगा देखना कि do the teams get into a little experimental mode here. This could be a dress rehearsal for the final, you never know. It's 1 versus 2, and it's 2 teams which cannot be touched, so this is essentially a fight for the top spot. The way that they have performed, mighty Marathas with their starting lineup. Aman Saini gets to start. Parneet has been so good. Dheeraj and Alejandra have also raised their game across the last couple of nights.
Ella Gibson, Mete Gazos, the overseas players, joined by Ankita Bakat and Prathamesh Fuge, alternating with Ojas all the way through. Coach Jiwanjot has stuck to that plan, so Ojas on the bench with Swati, Sachin and Basanti. Look, this is huge. The mighty Marathas have Mr. Perfect on the bench with Mirnal and Barjan and Madura sitting out this match as well. But they're flying high, the mighty Marathas. I fancy their chances against the Rajputana Royals. But the Rajputana Royals are a bit of a wounded beast. And as you said, it has the makings of a final here on Super Sunday. So bragging rights and a little bit of a psychological edge for whoever wins this.
Yeah, just to explain what we spoke about earlier, because the first match was won by Kakatiya Knights, but it was won by a margin of 5-1. So had they won it 6-0, they would have still been in with a mathematical chance. And Chero Archers did themselves a massive favor by only losing 5-3. So that's how fine the margins are, but, well, life goes on. And that's what we'll have to bank on in this match as well. Top of the table clash. First shot about to go up from Aman Saini. Fairly long hold and then getting a 9. Wasn't very happy with the amount of time that it took for him to get into an anchor position.
Yeah, and it's part of his process, that little grip on of the teeth on the feathers. And that, he knew that was going wide. A little bit of bow quando from Prathamesh, just trying to pull that one over to the left.
Parneet has been so impressive all the way through.
Yeah, dropping no more than 2 points in all of her appearances so far. Ella Gibson also performing superbly well. She dropped 3 points against the Chola Chiefs, but she's in the middle to start this match.
Yeah, she's somebody who always enjoys a good shot, expresses it quite nicely. Plenty of high fives, Good circulation in those hands. Alejandra, she has also stepped up over the last couple of nights, making this mighty Marathas look even better. Ankita, superstar of Indian archery. So close to bagging a historic mixed team medal alongside her teammate or opponent on the other side, who's now stepping up, Dheeraj. So these two were nearly there and lost that match to the USA at the Paris Games. Otherwise, India would have had their first archery medal at the Olympics. Slightly lowish scores, but nonetheless, still 2 9s and a couple of 10s.
Tokyo 2020 Olympic champion now, Mete Gazos from Turkey, one of the overseas players. Oh, and he's into the middle. He went out for a nice lunch today. The butter chicken working well for him.
Absolutely, I was about to come to that the lunch of champions has worked today. We saw some great shooting from Nico Wiener in one of the first matches, and Mete, who was on the same table. Ah, that's superb from Aman too. बहुत बेहतरीन आर्चरी का मुजाहरा यमुना स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स में. इसके बाद केवल 2 और दिन ही है, तो अगर आप आसपास हैं तो जरूर आइए, मैचेस का मजा लीजिए. Entry is absolutely free, and we are seeing some top quality archery from the best in the world here at the Archery Premier League 2025.
Well, we talked about the spirit of the teams and the friendliness between the teams, but this is a proper rivalry in the making. These two teams will desperately want this win. Every single arrow now critical. Ella Gibson needs a 10 to remain level.
Yes, absolutely. They met the last time, last Friday, and that match had gone the way of the Rajputana Royals, who were in the midst of that winning streak, 6-2. So there is a score to settle for the mighty Marathas. नौ मिले अलेहांद्रा को, तो एक मौका है. अगर अंकिता यहाँ पे 10 स्नैग कर ले तो उनकी टीम के लिए एक अच्छी बढ़त. Plenty of time on hand. The shot goes to 9.
How many times have we said this? This set coming down to the male recurvers. Dhiraj up first for the mighty Marathas. Just on the line, that is a 10. Pressure now on Mete Gazos. He's been on fine form though.
Yeah, not somebody who misses a lot. Just about wide of the target, and that should give the mighty Marathas the one set advantage here in this match. It's an ideal start from them.
And there's their cheerleader. But the team danced beautifully themselves, and they have got off to the better start here. 2 set points for the mighty Marathas. They've edged ahead of the Rajputana Royals.
स्कोर की पुष्टि आपके लिए कर देते हैं. 77-76 माइटी मराठास के पक्ष में, 2-0 से आगे. छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद दूसरा सेट. Jivanjot Singh, chief coach, the Dance Putana Royals, as we sometimes call them. I think only I do that. I hope there's no offense taken anywhere. Because they love their dances, don't they?
They absolutely do. I'm sure there's no offence taken. You make me laugh every time you say it. But it is the mighty Marathas who are leading the way. Brilliant shot from Privithraaj to get them into the lead. Just by 1 point, that 77 is that magic number yet again. You bag at least a point if you get to 77 in this APL 2025.
That's about 9.625 of an arrow average. That just tells you the quality that we are witnessing on display. Often goes up to 78 or 79. That's close to a perfect 10. That's incredible stuff. And it's a perfect 10 to start with from Prathamesh Fuge as well.
A bit of anger in that shot. Signing on the line. Part of the team that won the World Championships this year in Gwangju in Korea. He's also in the middle of the target. Two great shots to start this second set.
Marvella, Ella. It's a big set this for the Royals. And she's delivered with a 10 of her own, clipping the line comfortably. Parneet. केवल 20 वर्षीय मानसा पंजाब से वर्ल्ड रैंक 8 जब शुरुआत हुई थी इस टूर्नामेंट की 2023 में जर्मनी में वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप में बहुत अच्छा किया था और यहाँ पे भी बहुत अच्छी शुरुआत रही है उनकी एशियन गेम्स में भी गोल्ड 2023 में हंगझू में जो खेला गया था एंड नाउ दिस इज अंकिता close but not quite on the 10. Rajputana Royals not quite in that kind of form that they have normally had, but there seems to be a little bit of a pause.
Well, that is a problem with the clock, so the countdown's not continued here. That's why we have the pause in play. Happens every now and again.
It's definitely a cue for the MC. In fact, a two-man team that we have, Adil Joshi as well as Sanjeev Singh, themselves former archers and coaches as well, really having a lot of fun, entertaining the audiences. And some of the other archers also in attendance. Pranjal, who came out for the toss for the Privithraaj Yodhas. This really has been a festival of archery, a festival of sport, also a festival of good humanity on display. Some great friendships, some great bonds being formed. Unfortunately, not quite with the clock at the moment.
Yeah, they're waiting in the wings for the clock to get sorted out. And this is not the easiest thing for the teams. They've got to control their nerves here. And the friendliness is absolutely there, but when they're on the shooting line, the rivalry between these two teams is huge. At the top of the table, the Royals sitting on 14 points. The mighty Marathas, with a win here, will go level on points, but stay behind on the points difference. And that is critical for the outcome of this. A win for the mighty Marathas, and they will confirm themselves in the top two.
Yes, all the chief guests getting into attendance as well. The Commissioner of Delhi Police also in attendance.
Well, as they continue with the issues with the clock, I've got something to warn you of, Deb. Dinner is about to be served in the VIP area, which is where the commentary position is, and they have set it up right in front of us, which means we're not going to be able to see the archers.
But there's some fabulous, sumptuous stuff on display, but I tell you, we are a little full, aren't we, from lunch?
Oh, lunch was wonderful. Wonderful again. A lovely kebab. Oh, delicious.
But I was about to ask you what happens in a situation like this. As you said, in some events you have seen such malfunctions, but how do players refocus? What do they do in breaks like this?
They try and stay calm. They try and stay with things. Now look, we've got Dr. Joris down there, the head of the coaches here. He's got a much bigger role in Indian archery, of course, and he's talking to the coaches, in particular to the Rajputana Royals, Juanjot Singh. And I wonder what's going on, because there's a yellow card in the hand of the line judge. Now, it's really difficult to know what is being said here, but look, the archers really just have to keep their minds clear. Now, let's just have a look. What's happened here? The arrow looks fine, goes into the 9. She steps off the line.
Yeah, it looks like possibly just an issue with the clock, because it looks like the clock has been reset, but we'll just get confirmation of that. आइए आपको नियम समझा देते हैं इस आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग के। अगर आप पहली बार इसे देख रहे हैं तो आपको पूरी तरह से समझा देते हैं कि मिक्स्ड है, रिकर्व है, कंपाउंड है, एक आर्चर ईच है, साथ साथ एक मिनिमम ओवरसीज खिलाड़ी ज़रूरी है आपकी स्टार्टिंग 4 में। उसके अलावा टाइम्ड सेट्स हैं, आमतौर पे 20 सेकंड होते हैं, यहाँ पे औसतन 15 सेकंड है हर खिलाड़ी के पास हर शॉट के लिए। ऑल्टरनेटिंग शॉट्स, यानी एक टीम और फिर दूसरी टीम, लेकिन आप किसी भी ऑर्डर में शॉट फायर कर सकते हैं, और 2 सब्स्टिट्यूशंस आपके पास होती हैं पर मैच। Alejandra getting ready. That does look like the scores have been the timing also has been reset, but what a start! Absolutely no difference to Alejandra. Fine shooting.
Yeah, to come off that extended break, that was a great shot there, and I think they had to. Right, so I think what's happened is that I believe that would have been Ella Gibson stepping onto the line too early, and so Mete just had to wait for a couple of seconds before he stepped onto the line, and he shot an 8-9 liner. I'm not going to call that one because that was super tight. Here's Dhiraj, and he has been shooting brilliantly. This for a big lead here. It's not quite as much as it could have been, but it puts the pressure now on Prathamesh.
Absolutely, a bit of pressure now. Mighty Marathas already 2 set points to the good in this match, and that's why the second set is so important for them.
Well, it's in their hands, isn't it? Arman Saini on the line, the 28-year-old, shot beautifully. There's that unique part of his process. Beautiful again.
Yeah, and in spite of that disruption, they have done very well to keep themselves in with good time as well. 49 seconds yet. Rajputana Royals also going against the clock, but Ella Gibson, what a fantastic shot from her as well. उम्दा क्वालिटी की आर्चरी दोनों ही टीमों से। Parneet on target as well. The Mighty Marathas roaring here at the Yamuna Sports Complex. Ankita gets it into a 9. They need some big shots here because it is the Mighty Marathas who are in charge at the moment.
The Hermosillo hammer. Alejandra Valencia harking from Hermosillo. Into the 9. It's enough to maintain that lead. Got it at 3 points at the moment, but one of the Rajputana Royals arrows could get marked up. And Mete on the line for a 10. So if we assume they're on 76, that means a 9 is enough from Dhiraj to take this set.
Dhiraj rarely misses. Dhiraj gets a 10. It's the Mighty Marathas who've now established a 4-0 cushion for themselves. Beautiful, beautiful archery in this match and in this set as well from the Mighty Marathas. The team in orange is really looking exceptional at the moment. Mighty Marathas बहुत अच्छे फॉर्म में दिखती हुई 78-76 से दूसरे सेट को जीता है और अब 4-0 से आगे इस मैच में। लौटेंगे तीसरे सेट के साथ एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद। 29 का आखिरी मुकाबला और इसमें टॉप ऑफ द टेबल क्लैश है माइटी मराठास के सामने राजपूताना रॉयल्स. And at the moment, Mighty Marathas are just one set away from a big win. Rajputana Royals could be headed for successive defeats, which really hasn't happened before because they won 7 in a row. Make no mistake.
Huge set here. A massive set. And the Rajputana Royals have made their substitution. Prathamesh has gone off. It's the dancing man himself, Yodhas Diatale.
Yes, starts with the 10, starts with the celebrations as well. Infectious energy that he has, which always uplifts the Rajputana Royals. Aman.
I said this was a huge set because if the Mighty Marathas were to take this in 3 sets, 6-0, they will overtake the Rajputana Royals at the top of the table. Great stuff from Ella Gibson, keeping the Royals in it.
Yeah, don't discount the Rajputana Royals. Really will need to rub our eyes in disbelief a couple of times if they lose successive matches by 6-0 margins. But that is the quality on display at the Archery Premier League. 6 teams के बीच में बहुत कम फासला है. We were discussing this on air or off air earlier with Kareem as well, that just fine margins. The fact that Chero Archers lost so many matches by good or little margins should stand them in good stead. But at the moment, it's Ankita Bhagat. She can afford a smile, a half smile perhaps.
Yeah, a bit of pressure now on the Mighty Marathas and the Hermosillo hammer. Oh, it's a big flinch there because some fireworks went off, and that's not a bad result because Alejandro was ready to release there.
Well, you know it's Delhi, you can expect the unexpected. I'm sure all these archers will be so much wiser for this experience. Mete nails a 10. Rajputana Royals are rumbling at the moment in this 3rd set.
Yeah, they made the move, they made the sub, Yodhas on, and they've gone perfect through the first rotation of this 3rd set.
What a response though. Now Yodhas, can he keep them on track for the perfect set, which hasn't happened yet. The Royals have gotten close a couple of times, and the Kakatiya Knights also did it in one of the matches today. Yodhas gets the 10. Yes, it has clipped the line. It is beautiful archery here. 50 points for the Rajputana Royals. Aman fires it into the target as well.
So big opportunity here. This is in the hands of the Royals. And Ella Gibson from Great Britain nails the 10. Marvella, she's certainly been that in the match. She's been absolutely perfect, not dropped a single point.
Ankita and Mete can actually set a new record. We believe that 9-star will be upgraded to 60. Parneet gets down to a 9, so this is pretty much in the hands of the Rajputana Royals. Unless there's a massive error, they should pick up 2 set points from this, the 3rd set of this match. It's a 10 as well. They are on course. The Rajputana Royals are up to 70 from 70.
History's been made every day here at the APL. We're on the verge of something very, very special as Alejandra goes into the 10. Now it's Mete Gazos. Will this be the first perfect set of the Archery Premier League 2025? Oh no! Mete goes into the 9. It's enough for the set points, but they didn't quite go perfect.
Equaling their own target, which they have set twice, and it has been emulated today by the Kakatiya Knights. It's a 10 to finish from Dheeraj, which will do his confidence a world of good. But the Royals, as is their habit, have made the big move up. They have prevented that clean sweep, and now they're back into this match. In fact, they could well push this into another tiebreaker, and who can complain about that? Prathamesh Fuge is happiest for Yodhas Deotale. That's the spirit that we want to see. और बहुत जबरदस्त आर्चरी दिख रही है हमें यमुना स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स में. फिलहाल 4-2 से आगे हैं हालांकि माइटी मराठास तो चौथे सेट में काफी कुछ अभी भी हो सकता है। एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद लौटेंगे चौथे सेट के साथ। टॉप के दो टीम्स के बीच में कांटे का मुकाबला। ओजस देवतले came on as a sub, got a perfect score. In fact, just one shot which was missed right at the end by Mete Gazos. Other than that, it was perfection from the Rajputana Royals. Great fight as well from the mighty Marathas, who themselves scored 77, didn't they, Kareem?
Yeah, and up until now, 77's been enough for a point, but if the team goes out and shoots 79, I'm sure we're going to see an 80 here. I feel it coming. Will it be in this set?
And how close was Mete to that as well? It wasn't a very bad 9, pretty much midway through that outer ring. So this is how things stand. Rajputana Royals fighting to prevent successive defeats, and mighty Marathas currently in with a position where they can clinch this if they tie this set as well. Mike Schlusser has also come in. So that's a change which has been made by the mighty Marathas, perhaps in response to Ojas Deotale also being unleashed by the Rajputana Royals. How exciting can this climax get on day 9? He starts with a 10-up.
Yeah, so both teams making those subs to the compound men's. Here is Mr. Perfect with his first shot of the match.
Well, Mr. Perfect is perfection with his first shot. We have seen some of these big players make that impact before. Ella Gibson, one of them, who came on as a sub, got that one shot away, and she starts with a 10-2.
Yeah, both going high left in that 10 rings. Good grouping. Both of the compounders for the Rajputana Royals. We'll just be wanting to shift that down a little bit.
Oh, not too far away, but just far enough not to register a 10. Mighty Marathas know they're up against a formidable foe, the Rajputana Royals. It's a team that too has been able to clinch one tie break in their favor, so they have that experience behind them.
High 9, and now we see the Royals edging ahead. Mete Gazos on the line. Can they go perfect through the first rotation?
Oh, absolutely they do. Rajputana Royals are a team transformed in the second half of this match, aren't they?
They are, and this has got the makings of a brilliant shoot-off.
Dheeraj on the 10 as well. Yodhas, can he keep up this perfection? Kareem called it. We might soon be approaching a perfect 80. Who knows?
Curse of the commentator. Not a chance. That looks like it's just clipped the line.
Yes, marked currently as a 9 on venue, but does look like it could be upgraded to a 10 as well.
Another drop point from the mighty Marathas, and this is looking like it is going to go to a shoot-off here.
Fabulous from the Rajputana Royals after that dropped set. This is the 9, so it's an opportunity. It's a big opening here to try and exploit for Parneet, leaving something for the recovers to work with. It's a 9 from Parneet. तो अभी भी राजपूताना रॉयल्स के पास एडवांटेज है. Even if that 9 isn't marked up, they have a 2-point cushion.
Yeah, and Bakat gets it into the 10. The Olympian is flying high.
Alejandra must nail a 10, must nail a 10. Just over to 9. Now, a chance to put this to bed and take this to a tie-break.
Yeah, absolutely massive opportunity here to force the tie-break. Mete into the 8. Now, the measure could be critical if we get a 10 from Diraj. Oh, just outside the clock was run down there, and that's why he had to force the arrow out early. And we are going to see the top 2 teams shoot off here.
And nothing else would have been satisfactory. Purely for the fight back, the resolve shown by Rajputana Royals. This really is champion stuff. Because at one stage, they were staring down the barrel at 4-0 down. And it was looking quite difficult for them. लेकिन ओजस देवतले आए, ओजस देवतले छाए, और 79 और उसके बाद 76 के साथ राजपूताना रॉयल्स ने जबरदस्त वापसी की है. 4-4 की सेट पॉइंट्स की बराबरी. जबरदस्त मुकाबला. What a finish to day 9. Kareem, it couldn't have gotten any better than this because these are the 2 best teams and they're serving up an absolute classic.
Yeah, it's a real feast, isn't it, of archery. Absolutely superb stuff. What a comeback from the Royals. Losing 6-0 last night, it was a bit of an upset for them, but they fought back in this one. Mighty Marathas doing so well. And for the neutrals out there, the top 2 teams going into a shoot-off, absolute thriller. We have got 4 arrows from each team. Who can hit the middle of this hit-miss target?
आइए समझते हैं कि शूट ऑफ में होता क्या है with Kareem.
So this match has come down to a shoot-off. The compound archers shoot at a target just 4 centimetres wide at 50 metres distance, but the recurvers shoot at a 6.1 centimetre target at 70 metres. And to give you some kind of perspective of how difficult that is, they're shooting at something no bigger than an apple, and this is what it looks like from the shooting line.
We have heard before from you about what happened to that apple, but this time I'll ask a different question. If you were faced with this, how far do you reckon your arrow would go, and which part of the target would it hit?
I'm not entirely sure it hit the target at all, to be honest with you, at 70 metres. I have shot some arrows, and I've had some great coaching from the likes of Mete Gazos' coach, Göktürk Ergin. Hello, Göktürk, I'm sure he'll be watching. And also Mark Dellenbach, the head coach at the World Archery Excellence Centre. But I've only shot at around about 12-15 metres, and I can just about get it in the target at that distance, but at 70 metres, I'm not so sure.
बहुत जल्दी आपको रूल से भी वाकिफ करा देते हैं. There'll be 1 shot apiece from those 4 nominated archers, and they need to get 1 of those on target. Apiece, of course, it is a point for each of those. This is just a top of the table clash, and what the fight back from the Rajputana Royals today has ensured is that even if they lose this shoot-off, they will continue to occupy the top position because of the positive set difference which was a whopping plus 23 at the start of the day, with the mighty Marathas at plus 12. So that just tells you how dominant the Rajputana Royals have been, in spite of losing yesterday's game 6-0 at the hands of the Privithraaj Yodhas.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to call this one because this target is so difficult to hit. But it's been a tremendous fight back from the Royals. They were 4-0 down and they have won the last 2 sets to force this. It will be Yodhas to shoot first for the Royals.
Terrific night already for Yodhas. Can he cap it off with a hit? Oh, he does! That's as perfect as perfect can be.
That is some pressure that Yodhas has put on the mighty Marathas and mighty Mr. Perfect Mike.
Oh, he strikes as well. It's history in the making. It's the first time both teams have hit the target to begin with.
Absolutely brilliant. Over to Ella Gibson. Marvella. She's hit the target once, coming off the bench. She's got her iron now. Oh, it's absolutely magnificent. The top 2 teams putting on one heck of a show here.
Absolutely. This is perfection from everybody. Can Parneet follow suit? It's not easy at all. She's just about missed it, but this is advantage Royals. They're 2-1 up.
And now we move to the 70-meter targets and the recurve archers. And Kita on the line. Just left. That's pretty close. That's not bad at all. Now, Alejandra Valencia or Dhiraj? It's going to be Dhiraj.
Dhiraj goes quite wide. So here's a chance to put this game to bed for Mete Gazas.
Smooth shot, just a little high. I know Mete struggles with his hit miss target. A chance for Valencia to draw level. The Hermosillo hammer on the line.
Ice cold at the moment. Gets close, but not close enough. What a fabulous fight. And the Rajputana Royals, what a fight back from them. They were 4-0 down at one point. Came back, won the next 2 sets. And they have clinched this beautifully. Yodhas Deotale and Ella Gibson. Perfection from the compounders. And a superb shot as well from Mikey Schlusser, showing why he's such a highly rated archer in the world. What a historic night. What a terrific night. And what a win yet again for the Rajputana Royals. All tied on 4-all, but it was the Rajputana Royals who won. 2-1 in the tiebreaker. Terrific fight from them. And now the dance moves. Breaking out Mete, matching Yodhas step for step.
Marvellous to see Mete out there. I don't think we've ever seen him on an archery range with this kind of glee, and it is fantastic. And both teams coming together, absolutely brilliant. Mike needs some work on his dance moves.
Yes, this is video which will be used as incriminating evidence by Baby Luna someday when she looks back at this.
Absolutely. What about this man here, Yodhas Deotale, absolutely nailing the middle of the target to get the shoot-off underway. And from there, the Royals just went crazy.
Absolutely. Sachin was in disbelief, but Mike Schlusser, he knows how difficult it is as well. And at that stage, it looked like this might just go right down to the wire. But putting the game to bed for the 2nd time in a tiebreak. Ella Gibson knows not how to miss. She only sees yellow. She must be colorblind. I don't think the red registers in her mind because she's always going for the yellow. Hot shot Ella and hot shot Yodhas as well. What a performance in that shoot-off. And those dance moves as well. Right out of the top drawer.
Marvellous. What a scene here at the Yamuna Sports Complex in Delhi. Fabulous performance from all concerned. Top 2 teams going to a shoot-off, and in the end, the Royals coming back from 4-0 down to win a shoot-off.
जी हाँ, जबरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस ओजस और एला का, और दोनों ही तैयार हैं सुरभि के साथ इंटरव्यू के लिए.
What a match, yaar. टेबल टॉपर्स का क्लैश था तो टक्कर का मुकाबला तो होना ही था और वही देखने मिला है। राजपुताना रॉयल्स ने ये मुकाबला जीता है टाई ब्रेक में और मेरे पास है उस टाई ब्रेक के स्टार्स एला और ओजस। ओजस, आप थोड़ी देर पहले मुझे बोल रहे थे कि साइन लैंग्वेज में बात की तो चलेगा क्या, क्योंकि आवाज चली गई है। इतनी एनर्जी कहाँ से लाते हो और इस तरह का कमबैक, क्या कमाल का कमबैक था। पहला ही शॉट बुलजाए।
वो ज़रूरी था हमारे टीम के लिए, क्योंकि जो शॉट होता है फर्स्ट शॉट शुड बी द कॉन्फिडेंट शॉट, और उसी के कारण हमारे टीम को इतना जोश मिला और हमने कमबैक करके हम जीत ले।
What a comeback, Ella. You seems like you don't miss a bullseye.
I think I definitely do, but I know when it matters and when I can take my time, and I know my teammate always has my back.
You were exceptional, like you were in the last match as well when the team went to the tie break. Ojas, टीम शुरुआत में 2 सेट डाउन थी, उसके बाद आप आए टीम में, 2 सेट्स जीते, टाई ब्रेक में गए और सिर्फ कमबैक इस मैच में नहीं हुआ है, कल के हार के बाद का भी कमबैक हुआ है ये।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, वो तो होना ही था, क्योंकि फिर हमें फर्स्ट रैंक पे जो रहना है तो उसी माइंडसेट से आए थे कि हमें फर्स्ट रैंक पे रहना, तो हम वही टिका के रहेंगे
और वही रैंक पे हो आप। He was mentioning that you guys are on the top of the table and now you were already in the playoffs, but now you will go into the playoffs at the same spot. That would be very confidence boosting.
Yeah, for sure. I know everyone on our team just wants to win and win every match, every set, every arrow that we can, and that's our focus. 1 arrow at a time and win.
Okay, it's nice to see you guys play like this and Ojas इसी तरह से celebrate करते रहिए और energy भी इसी तरह से up रखिए. Well, it's time now for a short break, but you don't go anywhere because the post-match presentation is coming up next for you.
स्वागत है आप सभी का पोस्ट मैच प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी में। ये डे 9 था, इनॉग्रल एडिशन आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग, और क्या यादगार दिन रहा। सबसे पहले काकतिया नाइट्स, एक बहुत जरूरी जीत उनके लिए जो मैथमेटिकली उनको जीवित रखती है आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग 2025 में। उसके बाद पृथ्वीराज योद्धास लोकल टीम मैच जीते हुए और उन्होंने क्वालिफाई कर लिया है सेमीफाइनल्स के लिए। और सबसे बड़ा मुकाबला आखिर में, जिसमें जबरदस्त फाइट बैक करते हुए राजपूताना रॉयल्स ने इतिहास रचा और पहली बार 2 और 1 के स्कोर से किसी ने टाई ब्रेक जीता। तो जबरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस ना सिर्फ राजपूताना रॉयल्स की बल्कि माइटी मराठास की भी, और सभी टीमों की बहुत तारीफ होनी चाहिए। सबसे पहले हम धन्यवाद अदा करना चाहेंगे सब स्पॉन्सर्स का। प्राइमरी स्पॉन्सर अपोलो 24/7, सपोर्टिंग स्पॉन्सर्स काउंटी इन, ईस्टर्न, हॉइट, मेडिकल पार्टनर अपोलो हॉस्पिटल्स, अपोलो प्रो हेल्थ, हाइड्रेशन पार्टनर्स अपोलो फार्मेसी, टूरिज्म पार्टनर दिल्ली टूरिज्म, साथ साथ अन्य स्पॉन्सर्स भी जीएमआर, भारत पेट्रोलियम कॉर्पोरेशन लिमिटेड, ऑयल इंडिया, टाटा स्टील, विकास ग्रुप, के ग्रुप एंड अपोलो फॉर देयर इमेंस सपोर्ट। मेनी मेनी थैंक्स ऑल ऑफ यू। अब हमारे जितने भी मेहमान हैं उनका मैं परिचय करवा देता हूं। श्री सतीश गोलचा, कमिश्नर ऑफ पुलिस ऑफ दिल्ली। उनके साथ खड़े हैं श्री वीरेंद्र सचदेवा जी, सेक्रेटरी जनरल ऑफ द आर्चरी एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडिया। And we also have Shri Anil Kamineni, who's chairman of the Archery Premier League. तो आज के पहले अवार्ड की तरफ रुख करते हैं, एंड दिस गोज फॉर द बेस्ट कंपाउंड मेंस आर्चर ऑफ द डे. इट विल बी गिवन बाय श्री सतीश गोलचा, एंड इट गोज टू Matthias Fullerton of the Chero Archers. We are calling you Eye of the Tiger now because you really have the eye of an absolutely perfect archer. Chero Archers not able to win, but they did enough today with their defeat to keep their set point difference at a comfortable enough level and potentially qualify for the semi-finals. The next award, and this is something that we have seen before, it goes to Ella Gibson of Rajputana Royals for the best compound women's archer, with the award to be given by Shri Virendra Sachdeva. Ella Gibson, perfect again, and what about that shot in the shoot-off as well? Under pressure, but following up from what her teammate Ojas Deotale did. Many, many congratulations, Ella, and many, many congratulations to the Royals yet again. अगला अवार्ड बेस्ट रिकर्व मेंस आर्चर, और ये देंगे श्री अनिल कमिनेनी जी, और ये हैं पृथ्वीराज योद्धास के Matthias Grande. Some fine performances from the Privithraaj Yodhas across the last couple of nights, beating Rajputana Royals yesterday, ending their winning streak, and also a big win against the Chero Archers, which confirms them in the semi-finals. And now for the last award of the night, this will be given by Shri Satish Golcha, Commissioner of Police of Delhi, and it's for the best recurve women's archer, but I should say women's archers, because this will be shared today. It's a share between Kakatiya Knights' Elia Canales and Ankita Bhakat of the Rajputana Royals. High quality archery from everybody across all the 6 teams today, and which is why we saw some historic clashes, and we are seeing a shared award between Elia and Ankita. Well done, ladies. So that's it from the presentation. It's goodbye and good night from here for the moment.
Well, a fantastic evening. The Kakatiya Knights taking victory over the Chola Chiefs, but it wasn't enough to keep them in the run for the top 4. The Privithraaj Yodhas taking the Chero Archers 5-3, keeping the contest open for 4th spot. The Yodhas have confirmed their place in the top 4. The Rajputana Royals coming from behind in a shoot-off to beat the mighty Marathas. Here's how the table looks. The Royals, the Marathas and the Yodhas have all confirmed their places in the top 4. We have 3 more matches to come tomorrow in the round robin. Who is going to make it through? Will it be the Chero Archers or the Chola Chiefs? The Chero Archers go off first tomorrow against the Rajputana Royals. The mighty Marathas take on the defeated Kakatiya Knights, who are out of the competition. And then we'll see the Chola Chiefs take on the Privithraaj Yodhas. Will it be the Chola Chiefs or the Chero Archers to complete the top 4? We'll find out tomorrow. See you then.